Because I might have to make one of these fancy.
So now, if you need to make a cast, because you might notice like there's not.
Yeah, there's this little table over here, right?
Yeah, so there's a table right here called a. Where's it at? Oh yeah, right here, called a stencil table.
Yeah.
So you can make a stencil. So let's say you want to make a hammer or something. You need to make a hammer pattern. So you make the pattern, which I have in my hand right now, and then you take in the part builder over here.
Okay.
Over here is a part builder. You put the pattern in. I don't know if you can see the pattern in there.
Yeah.
And then you put in the parts. This one requires 8, actually. So I need 8 cobblestone. How much?
Here, hold
Do I have more? There you go. I got some.
I got it. Already.
Okay. So, and then it'll create a hammerhead here, a stone one.
Right.
Which is fine. And then to make a cast, you then take the stone one, or whatever, wood, or whatever you decide to use, put it in here, and then it requires brass. So I need to melt down brass or gold. Brass or gold. So you melt down, I'm melting down an ingot of brass that I have on me. And brass, again, is another alloy that you make by combining 2 different metals. Alloys are fun. There's a lot of alloys in this mod pack, too.
So many animal sounds. Stop it. You're scaring me.
I know. They're all just surrounding us. They can't get in, though. We're okay. We're safe. I made it so the zombies can't break down that door.
How'd you do that?
You put it in sideways. So they think it's actually open right now instead of closed.
Oh.
It tricks their AI.
You're a cheater.
Yep. All right, so we've got aluminum brass in right now. And you see that I have the part here sitting in the casting table.
Yeah.
So if I just hit that, it'll pour, it'll make a thing around it, and there we go. Now we've got the cast.
Oh, that's very cool.
Oh yeah, I threw the hammer in there, but I've got the cast on me. So now if we wanted to make a hammerhead, for if we're gonna make a hammer, we would have to throw 8 ingots of whatever we decide to make it out of in the smeltery, and then pour it in.
Knife,
So there you go.
sword, large blade.
Yeah, I should make a sword of some sort. But where is... Okay, so I started building Damascus steel head. I'm going to actually put these blocks in here. Take that, and that. Oh, yeah. Obsidian mining level. So, oh, yeah. And then I haven't told you the best parts yet.
There's better parts? Okay.
Oh, it gets even better. So you can add on modifiers. You notice if you hold down shift over it, it says modifiers remainder 3.
Yeah.
Remaining 3. So you can add modifiers, which is done here in the tool station. So if you can see what I'm doing here.
Okay.
I got my pick in there. If I add redstone, you see how a modifier of redstone pops on there?
Haste.
1 of 50. It adds haste. The more you add, there, I have to keep doing, but the more you add to it, and you can do blocks to do it faster, the more haste it adds, all the way up to 50 redstone worth of haste. If you add, do I have any? Okay, there we go. So then I've got my pick, and then I add lapis to it. And it adds, well, it doesn't show, but it adds fortune.
Oh.
So you add, and you have to add a ton of lapis.
Yeah.
It says 1 of 450. So like at certain levels, it becomes fortune 1, fortune 2, and fortune 3.
Oh.
You can also make, and you have to search an NEI for it, but it's called a silky jewel, which is an emerald and then some silky cloth, which requires aluminum, brass, and string to make. You can put that on, and it adds silk touch to your tool.
Nice.
You can throw a piston on a sword, and it adds knockback. Or a piston onto a weapon, and it adds
Yeah.
knockback. You can put in a lead flux capacitor, or leadstone, or lead something. Yeah, leadstone flux capacitor. You can add that on it, and instead of taking durability, it takes charge to use your item. So you, instead of it breaking and needing to repair it, you just have to recharge it every once in a while.
Ooh.
And there's all
Really
sorts
cool.
of it. You'll have to look into it. The game is supposed to give you a book when you start messing with Tinkers that explains it all, but for some reason it didn't give me one, and I don't think it gave you one either.
I had some books back in the day, but they're in a
Oh,
tombstone somewhere.
oh yeah, that might be it. It
Do you
might
still
be
have
in.
your 3 original books?
No, I lost those a long time ago.
See, we're grotesquely uninformed.
So those books explain it way better. There's probably stuff I'm missing, like if you add moss to an item, it'll make it auto repair. I'm trying to remember. This is all.
Wow, what does auto repair do? Does it just like heal over time?
Yeah, just over time, your tool heals or
And
repairs.
you can have 3 things, so I could have haste and
Yeah, yeah, you could have haste. You could have and fortune and auto repair, or haste and fortune and the flux on it, and then you can add modifiers as well. It takes a diamond and a gold block, I think.
yeah.
And it'll add a modifier.
That is ridiculous. I'm a big fan of this. I
It's
like
fun.
overpowered.
It takes a little while, it's a learning curve. I mean, look at how much explaining I spent the last 20 minutes explaining it,
This is
and
gonna
that's
be
just the basic.
This is going to be the most exciting video ever.
And
Ever.
and that's one of the things is I want to try to slow down. I kind of rush these things,
Yeah.
and that's one of the problems we run into with our group, is we rush through this stuff
Yeah.
without explaining it and going through it real well. So
Well, and for people who haven't watched, who watched my earlier Crackpack and wondered why I stopped playing, that's kind of what happened to me. Is I was being super casual player, and then I walked in with a wand that shot 2 seconds of fire into an armory with nuclear weapons and auto turrets, and I'm
and
like,
kaboom.
I am woefully unprepared for this war that is waging. So
Well, this season we're going a lot more casual.
yeah.
No war.
Hold on, I gotta look for the important things. Jetpacks.
Oh yeah, jetpacks are in here. But in reality, go kill a bat and then go to the Nether, and you don't need jetpacks.
Really? What happens there?
If you kill a bat, and then go into the Nether,
Yeah.
you unlock the flying ability of the bat, and then you can fly around
In the Nether?
anywhere
Oh, that's true.
as a bat. You just morph into the bat.
Oh. That almost feels like cheating.
It does feel kind of like cheating a little bit, but it's part of it.
I wonder what can you do if you become a ghast, I wonder.
I think you can fly around as well.
That would be
I'm not
brutal.
sure.
Can you imagine terrifying people in the overworld flying up like that?
Well, sometimes it can be a little obvious.
So
They-
so how what are going to be our first steps here? What do we want to do?
Well, I think we need to continue moving upwards, and try to get to the top of the tree and kind of see what we're facing up there.
Yeah.
As far as what are the words I'm trying to come up with? Oh, I did not mean to do that. Let's see, we can make some more ladders. That's what we need. I have ladders on me. Hold on.
What's
So,
going on? This redwood is making something besides sticks. Oak
It's making
barricades.
sticks. What? Oh, you need to not use the redwood. You need to make it into redwood blanks.
Oh, that's why
Yeah.
I'm so smart.
Yeah, and it makes barricades. I don't know what those are used for. It's Tinker's constructs.
I need to make one of your fancy axe shovel things.
Yeah. A mattock.
Are those real? Do people really use those in real life?
I don't know. There we go. Got some more room to breathe in here.
Whew.
Did I bring any torches with me? I did not.
I have a few.
I brought things to make torches, though. Oh, so watch this. Another cool trick with this mod. Ready?
Yeah. Ooh.
See what I did there?
That's actually a really big deal.
That is huge. That's like the best part.
It's the
Like,
simple
screw everything
pleasures.
else. Screw everything else in the mod pack. The fact that you can put 2 torches on the same block. So much material. And this is actually the small version of a redwood. There's actually bigger ones.
When we find one, we will take it over.
Yes. We'll become the redwood masters. Get up there. No. Ah.
Yeah, now
Matters.
I want to know what a barricade is now. Hold on just a second. What is this?
I don't know.
It's like a fence.
Oh. I guess that makes sense. Used for blocking things off. All right.
This room needs to be taller. I don't like this. I don't like
it
these
too high?
claustrophobic tree houses.
So claustrophobic. Well, the thing is, this is just the trunk. We haven't even started on the treehouse yet.
I know.
So I'll be one thing I really enjoy with these mod packs is something called applied energistics, which I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of it.
No, I haven't messed with that one at all.
So basically, it's like computers for storage, item management and storage, and auto crafting, stuff like that.
Ooh.
So you can set up where all your storage is stored on hard drives. All your items are stored on hard drives, so you don't need chests or anything anymore. And you can run terminals all over your base, and all your stuff is accessible from any of the terminals. And then you can also set up,
nifty.
yeah, and then you can also set up an auto crafting computer, which will then you say you can say I need a stack of torches. And let's say you're actually out of coal even, you can program it to know how to make more charcoal using logs or whatever to, send logs to a furnace, and then it'll make the charcoal, and then it'll make you a stack of torches.
Yeah, my last big FTB game, before I joined Crackpack the first time, we had like this ridiculous setup of just so many barrels of stuff filled with pipes.
Oh yeah.
So that will be cool.
So we're now 100 blocks tall. Isn't that... Hi.
Oh, sorry.
Isn't that where the old world height was? Was that 64 tall?
I think it was
Or am I
64
wrong?
tall, yeah.
So we're over the old world height right now. And we're still chopping down a tree.
Although I'm not going to be chopping for long. My poor axe is like, I'm going to give up the ghost. So in just a second, I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to try to make one of those fancy mattocks.
Fancy one?
Yeah, all on my own. With no help from you and your wise modded FTB ways. So here we go. That's what I'm going to do.
I think you can handle it. I've got faith.
Yeah, back in the old DWP days, we used to, part of the fun was us playing dumb.
Yeah.
Like, us not knowing what we were doing was part of why we kind of enjoyed the game. But I don't think that's what I should do this time. Okay, so I have all kinds of here.
Making a bunch of lives.
At all?
Every chest is a junk chest.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Here you go. Have some dirt.
The storage is such a mess right now until we get the applied energistic stuff going. Then everything will eventually get moved into there.
Okay, so I need to make sure I have an iron ingot in here.
So you see what you need for a attic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think. Let's see, hold on. There. For a matic, I need an axe head, a shovel head. So that's going to be 2.5, right?
Yeah. Which is going to get a little interesting.
So
what I would do I would make like 2 tool rods or something and just leave one of the tool rods in the chest. Because we could always use it.
Steel is iron and bronze, correct?
Yes.
Okay. You can't get me, Enderman. I hear you.
There's Ender minis or minis or whatever they're called are in this pack, and they're like little tiny Endermen.
I'm not looking for. I gotta say, like I don't know if it's that I just haven't played much survival Minecraft in a while, but I just don't survive well with the FTB monsters. Like I always find myself just finding a nice place to go to sleep
and then just hiding.
Yes.
They're intentionally tough. I mean, they definitely get tough, and they get tougher with time too. You know, I didn't even look to see if Twilight Forest is in this pack. I think it is.
That's my favorite.
Twilight is fun, yeah.
It makes me so happy.
So I think I'm getting towards the top of this tree. Oh yeah, Twilight Forest is in here.
Okay. So I've got Damascus steel in there. I'm going to add another Damascus steel. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, no, I want that back. I'm going to go ahead and make my axe head first. Boop.
Damascus steel is an interesting alloy because it's an alloy of an alloy.
Oh, hey, yeah. Let me make sure I got this right. So I've got my steel axe head. I'm putting my shovel in there. My Damascus steel is melting. Okay, good.
We're probably going to get a bunch of comments on these videos now saying Damascus steel is the worst material to use. Like, I don't know. I picked it because it looked good. I didn't do any research at all. I just saw Damascus steel and like, that looks like a good metal to use. Why not? It has steel in the name and it's fun to say.
Yeah, I'm going to try to do my best to not read the comments.
People, comments will get because when it comes to modded Minecraft,
everybody knows better than you do all the time, forever and ever. I'm in.
Yes, it's like you're always doing something wrong. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm doing it my way.
Hey, wait. How do I have two? Oh, I know what I did.
What did you do?
I forgot that when I made the alloy, I had
My
two.
matic broke.
I had two of them in there instead of one.
Mm.
Oh, really? You want me to make you a matic?
Well, you got enough stuff to make another one?
I think so. Yeah.
If you want to make me a new one.
Let's see.
Or I could just repair this one, but I don't. Mine's an iron head one and not a Damascus steel one.
I'm gonna make you a happy Damascus steel matic. That's what I'm gonna do.
Well, that's nice of you.
Thanks. So let's do that. I need to make my handle.
Have you make that, and then we probably should wrap it up for the day.
So how often do we want to get on? Like, do you wanna...
Well, I mean, as far as recording together,
yeah.
I mean, as often as we can, but I don't think that should all restrict us from working on here. So I think we could do both.
One of the things I'll work on, I'll get us some food production going, and then the other thing I'll work on is getting us a quarry up and going, I think.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm gonna get this thing working. This high oven.
Yeah. Which
for some reason is not working for me. So basically what a high oven does is it makes steel. That's what it's designed to do. But it also triples your ores. So like I can put in 1 iron ore and get out 3 iron ingots.
Ooh, nice.
So once I get it going.
I know. See, do you see all these drippies that keep coming down our head?
Yeah.
We need to become slime slayers eventually.
Yeah, I need a better sword. My sword is almost broken. Where are you, slimes? Come here. Take care of you.
Okay, so iron and bronze. Boop. Iron, bronze. Okay. So
I saved you.
Oh, was I in danger?
No.
Oh.
But I saved you anyways. Oh, look at all these apples. Time to pick the apple trees.
Okay, so here we go. Here's my shovel head. Here's my axe head. And here's my iron rod. Boop!
I heard the sawing noise all the way up here.
The boop is the important part.
Boop.
Okay. So how do I make a sword? I want to make me a Damascus steel sword.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have created a monster.
I know these things happen. I think I'm just gonna go standard broadsword. I need a.
Yeah, broadsword. So basically, you got your different swords. Broadsword is very slow moving, like it's very slow, but it does a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And then you've got the longsword, which is basically like a normal sword, and then you've got the rapier, which is a very fast, very low damage sword, but it also goes through armor.
Yeah.
And armor pierces.
Then you can throw the daggers, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just go for standard longsword. That's probably a good idea.
And then rapier also allows you to backpedal, so you can like back up quickly.
Yeah. Okay, so I need that. And then I have a shovel head, so I need another axe head.
And there's one that's not even listed. That's I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of like a curved sword.
Ooh, that sounds very cool.
I can't remember what it was called and how it was made, but it's not listed. It's weird.
Okay. All the ingredients for your matic should be in there.
Nice.
There you go.
Well, thank you, sir.
So I still have some Damascus steel. I think I need to make a pattern for this, right? I need the medium blade and the hilt.
Put in my old Matic. Repair it some point. All right, sir. It was fun.
It was fun.
We should sign off.
Yes, that's a good idea while I'm sitting here messing with stuff. So, yeah, my Matic salutes you. Boop, boop.
Yes, my Matic too. Oh, it also broke something.
That's all it did.
Oh, hey, look.
That?
The hopper put a torch in the casting table. You see that?
I wonder if you make a frame for that, what it'll do.
I don't know. Yes, so I hope I got you caught up on what's going on here.
Yes, this will be entertaining. I'm looking forward to this. Yay!
Yes. And then I think we should do this approach this series in a way that we do it single player and co-op. Whenever we can do either one. We don't have to wait for each other to do work if we don't want to.
Okay, that sounds great. And so everybody have a great night or day or whatever time of day is we're watching this, and we'll see you later.
Yep. Thanks for watching.